Morning everyone, off down to the house. The plan today, which obviously as you know will change within seconds of me getting there, but the idea is core through in the bathroom so I can fit the extractor. Maybe if I've got my coring boots on, I might do the one in the kitchen so that we can fit the extractor there. Then I need to work out how to do the bath panels, and I've just realized I haven't got my super long spirit level. So I'll see you down at the house because I'm going back to get, I knew there was something I hadn't put in the car. Right, I'm gonna go get that and we'll see you down at the house to change the plans and do something totally different. Oh, I mustn't forget a cable as well from the switch to the kitchen light, or else that switch ain't gonna light very much. Yeah, all right, catch you down there. Magic fairies, have you worked? No. Oh well. Oh well. More fun for me instead. That's what I'd forgotten to put in the car. You know when I said the plans changed very quickly? Well, here's the situation. In this corner, I want to put an extractor fan up there so that, when we cook or whatever, we can do some sort of air extraction from here. And as I pulled up, I was looking at the wall and where can I put the extractor? So let's just go outside. So my problem is, there's the kitchen window, there's the fall pipe, there's the sort of waste from the bath, the old cast iron pipe. I need to make damn sure I don't put core through straight into the foul water pipe, and we all know measuring is not my strong point. So that's that. And then if we look up, yeah, so in the bathroom I'm going to try and put one kind of above the window, so that one should be all right. So that one there, and then I want to get one in that space. So a bit of measuring first, I do believe, just to make sure I don't make a complete cock of it. So tape measure out. See where 1.20 meters puts us outside. Right, so up here, essentially, we've got 47 centimeters. So really, we'd want to come up probably 30 centimeters above the window, 20 centimeters in about 10. As we come through this pristine, it's just, oh, look at the finish. It's almost there. What are you on about? 3 days to go. And that's what I think. I think we can do it. Yeah, I think we can do it. One thing I'm going to do is shift the car, because a quick half brick from one story up is not good for a car. The pilot hole, the guide hole, has been drilled through upstairs. The question is, where is it? Have I made another dreadful error? I don't know if I dare look. Not too bad. Yeah, happy with that. Well, they reckon every so often even a blind squirrel finds a nut, hey? I think that's okay. I just need to now stand in an awkward position and put that big core drill on, which is hard work. These bricks grind. Oh my goodness. I need a Harry Potter wand to just burn a hole, or maybe a super duper laser. Chances are I'd do the hole and torch something 20 miles away as well. No getting away from it. Gruesome bit coming up. Oh, it's heavy as well. Look at that. I'm losing it. Okay, so my arms are killing from trying to do that coring out above my head. So I'm going to just try and do a little bit more of this wiring that I didn't finish yesterday. One of the things I nearly forgot was putting that, as I mentioned, that cable from the switch in the kitchen to the light. So I need to do that. The other thing I've got to do is feed this to there and back. So if I sort of measure this out, this is nowhere near enough to get all the way back down to the cellar, which means I need to feed more of the blue cable up and then feed these sockets, that, and then take it all back down. Right. So what we got here? We got kind of a loop. Take it across on a loop, and that brings it back to about here. So I've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably about 10 more meters. I have a horrible feeling I snipped the cable down in the cellar. Well, let's go find out. So we're doing a bit of a clear up. As ever, look at, this is what is underneath the floorboards. I just don't like it. I just don't like. I don't, you know, there's always bound to be a bit of mess under your floorboards, but I really do not like huge amounts. Probably some of you are thinking, ah, what's it matter, you never see it. Well, I know. I know you don't see it, but I just know it. Right, so there's my data cable, and behind here, how am I going to get my hand in there? Hey, answer me that one. How am I going to get my hand under there to see what's going on? Looks like that one comes up, doesn't it? That is not important today. Quick executive decision. Getting cable into that wall, doing that, fixing the box is not important today. I just need to make sure there's enough cable there to do it. And I might put my sockets there so I can use that one. That would make sense. Go in there and do that. Right, so I'm just going to lay out the cable now and just make sure I've got enough to take it all the way back down to the fuse box. That was a catalogue of schoolboy errors. I measured out how much more cable I needed to make the circuit, the ring, and go all the way back down, and thought I'd pulled it all through. So you see me pushing it through so it's ready to fix into the back boxes and all those sort of things. And then I sort of faffed around pulling it through the little holes in the joist, which I've come to realize I hate. They are awful, and I'm obviously not doing it very well because they're an absolute so-and-so. But I'm getting back to the end and I'm looking at what's left of the cable and I'm thinking this is not going to get down into the cellar. And sure enough, I turned around and all the stuff that I'd measured was still at the top of the stairs and I hadn't fed it through. So I have had to go back and pull a whole load more through, redo it, re-put it behind into the back boxes and then feed it back through and then get it there. And it's taken me, I don't know, 2 hours to an hour and a half, 2 hours to do that stupid bit. And I still haven't got the cable to the kitchen light, which I am going to do before I forget it for the 5th time. So I'm going to do that right now, but I'm going to do that and then I'm disappearing off for some lunch. And I know for a fact that we have no Seabrook crinkle cut beefy crisps in the cupboard. We're almost at a crisis point here, folks. You know, on a crisp front, this is a crisp crisis. So we'll have to get that sorted somehow. Anyway, kitchen light cable now before you forget again, bestie. Okay, this is the bedroom circuit return of the ring being fed down. Ish. Come on. We can fit through there. Come on. Twist. Get stuck. I'm going to give that a pull from downstairs. How are we doing, folks? A bit to go. Oh man, how's that going? So I'm just writing on these cables what they are. It just helps in terms of doing things. So I'll just get them labelled up, just make sure they're right. Next job is here in the bathroom. These bath panels, they're obviously not quite the height of the wall, so I'm gonna have to set them up from the ground. But I want to just see which is the low point in the room, because I need all the sort of imitation tiles to line up. So at the moment, the low point is up here. So if I put a panel there and then work off those and keep them all square coming along, yes, I'll get a gap at the top, but I might be able to, you know, just fill that. We'll see how big the gap is. Put some, you know, sealant in or something, just fill it in. It might be easier than trying to cut these tiles at an angle. I'll see. But if I was thinking, if I work off the one that's square, get that square, I bet it's not square either. Anyway, the idea is to try and measure it, get your point where you think it's going to be vertical and level and all the rest of it, and work from that point going out around the room. Jeez, you know, nothing ever goes to plan, does it? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Another make it up as you go along session on its way. We don't know what we're doing, but we have fun doing it. Right, let's see if that is anything like the right shape. All right, that's it for today. We've managed to do one wall. We think it looks pretty good. We've managed to line up this sort of pseudo tile thing and get that. That was a bit fiddly. Definitely a two-person job. Matthew, great help on that, because you need to kind of screw it in, hold it up, glue it, you know, and you don't have enough hands when there's just one of you. So that's definitely helpful. Thank you, Matthew. We are back then to do this and try and get then stuff in. Neither of us are looking forward to lifting that bath back in, because that bath weighs, I don't know,
about 400 kilos.
Yeah, it feels like, well, I must have had 370 of those kilos last time we lifted it. Anyway, we're going to be doing that, trying to get this sorted. Time is running out, oh my goodness, but we will make sure that we escape to the dream house. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, I got him. See you next time.